Our lives have followed a long path. But eventually, all roads reach their end.
Still each breath.
Our world is broken, stagnant, fallen into the abyss. But everything is born from darkness, even the universe itself. Now, do you see it? A glimmer within the void. The spark of life still burns, and evolution forges a new way forward. Once your faith overcomes despair, once you move beyond death, once life returns to this world, we'll meet beyond that path.
Moon is.
Liquid nitrogen, negative 195.79 Celsius. Physical movement or brain function, not detected. Subject status, stable. Dagger still stuck in the sheath. Inspection 481 complete. Requesting a higher power outlay for the isolation chamber to prevent any further outages. What's that? Security breach. Security breach!
Mayfly, it is time. Time to begin your journey. Seek out the cradle.
Thank God, you made it out alive.
Who are you? What is this place?
You don't recognize my voice?
I don't recognize a goddamn thing. Answer my questions.
This place is an abandoned monolith built by the Rosetta Corporation. It housed one of the many silver gates that gave Rosetta access to Rift Space, another dimension of space and time.
Another dimension?
Yeah.
All right. How did we end up here then?
I don't know. My memory of the past still has wide-ranging gaps. But from what I can tell, we were the only ones who survived.
Survived? You're a bird.
Yeah, at this moment. But the bird is merely a manifestation of my consciousness. You'll just have to trust me when I tell you that we were both living, breathing human beings before the raid.
So, what are you exactly? An AI?
No. You and I belong to a group called the Mayflies. We were on a military raid when something went very wrong.
And you don't remember anything about what happened to us.
All I remember is that we were fighting together, side by side, when everything went black. Look, you have a ton of questions you want answers to. So do I. If we work together, maybe we can survive long enough to learn the truth about what happened. Interested?
Yeah, I'm interested. Wait. Survive what, exactly?
Deviants and deviations for starters. They're in here right now. You'll see. Come on. Let's go find a way out.
So what gets me is this person doesn't know anything, has no memory of their past life, doesn't know what's going on, sees a bird made out of whatever appear, has no reference for that, and just automatically accepts everything this thing is saying, and on top of that, has a full-on conversation with it as if they're best buddies. Yep. But
Tell me
it
about
is
this thing on my back.
It's called a cradle. It protects you from stardust and allows you to channel certain powers. It'll be a vital tool if we want to survive.
Good to know.
It also contains my consciousness, so try not to damage it, okay?
Sure, I'll do my best.
yeah. Just an automatic acceptance of everything.
What the hell was that?
That was a deviant, a mutated human who was infected by stardust.
I was meaning to ask you about that.
Stardust? Well, when the Silver Gates opened, stardust just started pouring through.
I'm gonna try and play this playthrough with a full-on stealth. I wanna
The
see
majority
if
of
it's
human
possible.
beings never survived exposure. Certainly not in high concentrations. Most people ended up turning into creatures like that.
I gotta write that down too. When accessing a box, it forces you to stand up after the animation of the box, which is, if you're playing a stealth character, it's kind of messed up because you don't really want to stand up when that happens. You want to stay stealth so that you're not spotted by something. Doesn't do it when you do the kill though. It goes back down to the stealth, which is, I find, is a weird, like, something they should have noticed. If you're crouched and you're opening a box, you should stay crouched. You shouldn't have to get up to open a box that's actually below you anyway. They want to require you to get up, but they don't do that. I don't know. Why is this? I'm missing something. Wait. Okay. Where's that box at? There we go. I've been writing all this down, so at the end of the beta I can send in all the information about it so that they can see. I found so many things within the game, like when you go to move your territory, because you can move your home in this game, you have to make sure that you take out the deviants that you had in there. Otherwise, you're going to let me fight him. I'm going to stealth him because you see me. Need to get a melee weapon out. Oh, I have one. I don't like them with this melee weapon though, it's just a giant wrench. And the animations for melee feel very floaty and slow. Not responsive whatsoever. Like they're very unresponsive. I think you
Is
can get
that
back
a butterfly?
Not quite. It's a deviation. Non-hostile by the looks of it.
Okay, so do we avoid it?
No. Try using your cradle to contain it.
That gave me Fallout, not Fallout, Far Cry 5 vibes. When you go meet the chick that does the bliss.
My name's Victor Hammond. What's your name?
Don't care.
I want to go home. I want to see my family.
I know you do. The Living Silver Gate is on the other side of how you ended up here. We need to take her down, and we need to do it now.
This isn't a tutorial, so I'm really not concerned about going through this right now. I'm gonna rush through it, get into the actual gameplay.
The Origin entity is not evil, but it is a threat that humanity must protect itself from.
My last two playthroughs that I did, both characters got messed up, so that's why I'm starting a new character, but part of it was because I moved to my territory and didn't take the deviants out, so I lost the butterfly deviant somehow. I don't know how you lose it, but you can lose it. I think I'm gonna try and explore everything in the starter area first before I do anything else. Talk to the mysterious girl. Okay. Yeah.
Hello, mate. It is good to
Your voice.
Love you. Bye.
I
Gotta go through.
come with.
Yep. Done deal. Let's go. All right. Anyway, there's a lot of small issues with the game. Game is a great game. I really enjoy the game. But like when you move your territory and then you no longer have your deviant in your containment case, that's annoying as hell. And if there's a place that it goes, it doesn't explain to you where it goes to recover it, so you can't. And then some of the when you go fight what they call the great ones, getting the material that you need to go fight them to insert into the different areas that they don't really tell you. I thought it was part of the quest, but it's really you just get it from farming that certain area where that great one's in at. You know, like the towns around that area or whatever, and you can get those pieces that you need, which I didn't know. That was another reason why I had started a character. And then again, like, the gunplay is fine. It's the animations for the melee that is the problem. Like, really is bad. If you look, like, see the animations, you move forward still. So there's no lock on. So you can't lock onto a target and continue. You have to move with the target. But if you're near an edge like this and there's a mob there and you go to hit it and there's a bunch of mobs down there, look, you just went through the edge and now have to go into the mobs. So then as your melee goes, you wind up, like right here, you can't fall off because it won't let you. But on a roof, you'll fall right off. Right now, yeah, so you do fall off. So as you're moving towards the melee just seems very sluggish, not very responsive, and the animations are just the continual motion when you're swinging something. It really, I mean, I get it. It makes it feel as though the weapon you're using is when you're swinging it, you got the forward momentum, so it's pulling you forward. But someone could swing that weapon without falling forward and control it a lot better. I know what they're trying to do. It's just not working in the combat because you wind up swinging past the mob sometimes, and then have to turn around. But by then the mob's already hitting you, so you're taking unnecessary damage in the game. The other part of it, the game that is a little weird is, say you're trying to play something in build mode, right? You go into build mode. Okay. So if you wanted to put two things next to each other, right, directly next to each other, like two boxes for storage, as you move, you see how you're extra moving. You're moving too much. So like when you want to stop, you don't immediately stop. It makes it very hard to place an object right next to another object because you get that floaty animation that slides, that basically keeps going. So when you go to place a box next to it, you overshoot the box a little bit. Even if you tap, it does the same thing. It should just stop automatically. If you stop moving, you shouldn't move. Or provide a snap to mechanic to when placing items, you know, where you can turn snap on, which will snap that item close to the next item. Just for like storage boxes, when you want to put your furnaces side by side, you know, when you want to put your, like if you have more than one oven, you want to put the ovens side by side, things like that. You know, you're not going to do it to chairs and stuff like that because you're going to position them how you want to. It's a little bit easier. But for things that have to go side by side, like your cabinets or all that else, you should have a snap to animation for that. Or a snap to mechanic, excuse me, not animation. Anyway, enough of that. So in this area, which is your starting area, which is pretty cool, you can take items back into the real world when you finally go back into. So you want to farm this out. Farm the trees, farm the stone. So when you just have extra items if you want to. I'm not gonna do any of it. Like you can go all over and search everywhere. I just want to get into the game. But the last time I did it, you start out with a lot of stuff. The only problem with it is you can't disassemble any of it, so it's kind of pointless. If you were able to get the disassembler right away, it would be fine. So there's some metal scraps there. Metal scraps are definitely things that you need to search for, and you need in the game. Gotta have them. Let's do nothing right now. Hey, butterfly.
What is this?
Yep, don't care.
The origin
Don't even care.
The
Nope,
and the-
could care less.
Yeah.
I don't.
Fun.
But I also think this applies to this too. So if you put in your deviant, right? This is the deviant that you get at first, that butterfly. You put in your deviant. Let's see. So you deposit your deviant, right? So there's a there's a thing here. It likes green light. It likes flowers. It likes classical music. Okay, so classical music if you got a radio. Classical music. Right, and then you'll see its mood start to climb. It earns currency basically that you get from this. So if you go into facility, you'll see, okay, yeah, 40 in deviant power, right? Now this is used to unlock artifacts that you can get from it, or these recipes, the formulas. So I'll unlock these. This is unlocked when you go in a game. You don't have to do this again. You'll have these when you go in. So if you just stay here for a while and allow your deviant power to go up and earn all these, you can have all this unlocked by the time you get in, and you won't have to worry about spending any of this power on this one. Doesn't really matter though, to be honest with you. So it's just a little trick for people if they want to have their deviant build up when they get in. So anyway, green light, classical music, flowers, and it likes to stay warm. But there's no heater in this, so I think if you apply power to it, that's what keeps the deviant warm. It keeps it at a certain temperature or whatever. All the other deviants require power that you don't get initially. So you get a biomass thing as your first power supply. You need to at least have 2 of those to run one of these. And then the next one, you could probably get away with running, I think it's 35. I think you only provide 25. So I think you would still need 2. So 4, just to put up 4 to 2 displays if you have more than one deviant. And you do, you get more than one deviant fairly rapidly in the game. Anyway, I want to get out of here. I don't want to keep going through this. So let's go deviant.
Is this deviant?
Yeah,
I still don't.
Whatever. Okay.
What's that?
Deviant. When you're
Before this.
yeah.
Anyway, learning stuff about the game is pretty important. This, you can form what they call a hive, and then you get a hive terminal, but you still wind up keeping this terminal. And then your building though gets attached to your hive terminal. It's weird. So I don't know too much about joining hives or even creating one. I'm not familiar with it. I did create one. Excuse me, but it kind of messed up my. Like I said, I had 2 terminals, and I didn't know which terminal went where, and what that does then at that point. It's just it's a weird system that I have to get used to. I'm sure there's people who understand it way better than I do, but I just know the basics, like crafting and stuff like that. I'm definitely. What happened? Okay. Yeah, we don't need to go through all this. See, the floating animation made me stand on top of that. So again, when I went to pick up the gun, as you saw, I wound up continuing to run and actually ran on top of the gun, which is weird. I mean, there's this weird animation when you go to stop. It gives you that extra movement, which pushes you forward even more. It's kind of like when you swing the when you swing the weapon. It's the same kind of concept.
You have to remember
Are you coming with?
for now. Though you're
Where do we start?
shut,
What battle is that?
you as you good luck.
So if you want to stay in the world, don't talk to her after the battle, and just, you know, go around and do collecting or whatever you want to do. But again, you don't have your tools, so it's kind of takes a long time because you're just using basically a rock at that point. That's why I just want to get through it. Also, in the opening part, why not floating down the ground? It's connected to your space bar, so just be careful. Let's skip that again. So anyway, here you are. So you're flying around. Doesn't look like there's a lot of buildings around right now, but that'll change pretty rapidly. So there goes the town over there that you gotta go to. So I'm gonna fly towards that way anyway, so I'm gonna get close to that now. Everyone builds like right here, and it's buildings everywhere. The decay in the game is so slow. So you have these massive buildings sitting around with nobody in them. No longer playing the game, and all their buildings are just sitting here, it's taking up space. So you got perfect build sites, build areas, but you can't build because you got boneheads that aren't playing the game no more. And so, you know, they build everything like this. Like, he's in a good build spot, right? They're not playing. You'll see a lot of this where people aren't playing. Now you can tell when they're playing and when they're not playing, especially if they have turrets, because the turrets will still be active. But right here, them turrets are not active at all. No power to them. So all that says. Oh. So this is what I was talking about. See how he's got two of these? Now if he goes to move his building, his building is attached to this now, not to this. But if he goes to move his building, he has to pick between these two. I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense. He may be active because his radio, not a radio is always on anyway. It doesn't require power. This right here, don't recommend stacking boxes because it's too hard to actually view the bottom box. You have to move slightly in order to get to it. So now I have to talk to the entity, right? Figure that out. But what I am going to do now is let me get this out of the
We made it. We're back in the real world.
Really?
I'm still figuring out what this new...
Okay. So,
You realize you don't even... Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Like before, you can contain the...
contain butterfly. Oh, yeah.
Speaking of which, I've set up a journey and...
So they want me to gather logs. They want me to do a couple other things, but I want to go get to an area that I want to be around anyway, because your food in this game plays a real... You're going to be eating and drinking constantly. So as you can see, I have some water that I need to drink. Right. There we go. And then I have some bread. I'm going to use the latest one because it's much better for me anyway. Alright. So again, your food's important, but you get this stuff called sanity, and most of the food, at least the initial food that you get, goes against your sanity. So it'll do a negative effect to your sanity, like take away from your sanity, so your sanity will lower. That lowers the amount of HP that you can have, which is kind of messed up. You need your HP, especially when you're fighting. And then you go into areas where there'll be some sort of high concentration of, what is it called? Some dust or something like that. Anyway, look at these guys. They destroyed this area. This is where I wanted to come, but they just messed it up. The reason why I come over here is because of wheat. If you take wheat and water, you can make bread. I'm not going to do that now because it's not going to work for me right now. Wheat and water gives you bread.
Someone there? Please. Can you help me? I'm begging you.
Those are
I'm
events
wounded.
that pop up all over the map with that big red circle. I need wood. This time I'm not going to put a structure down. I'm just going to keep building a plain building. No walls, no nothing. Until I get to my third area where the actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to ensure that everything is flat ground, and I'm going to do verticality as opposed to like trying to create something like that. Like, see what he has over there? I don't want to do that. Grab some copper. It's always good to have copper anyway. So his building's decaying, see it?
How bad did things get when this Rosetta Corporation opened those gates?
It got real bad. The death toll alone was unfathomable. They called it Starfall. Far too pretty a name for what actually happened.
And today?
It's still bad, but those who survived are trying to build new lives. The Mayflies, you and
I'm
I,
not going to build
we
anything
were trying to
elaborate.
help when and where we could.
I need to build a little camp in order to start my journey. Hit a little T right here. There we go. Alright. Optional, create a melee weapon at your campsite, which I'm going to do. Scrap pickaxe. Good thing about this game is it doesn't require two tools. Your scrap pickaxe is your axe and your mining tool. So it's a lot better. I don't get this throwing dagger thing, and I don't want to use these because you need these. So I'm gonna hold off on that right now. What I am going to try and do though is get out of that first. Medics, he said. Go into here, and I want to. This is your territory construction. What do I want to create first? I'll do this. And okay. What did I just do? What the hell was that about? Alright, let's try this again. Medics. I want to do this. This. Voice. I don't even need that. That right there. Need that. Cooking. I'm gonna need this cooking because I need that right there. So cooking's next. Territory. So wherever you place this territory, that is where you have to be. Since I'm going to build small, I can build right here. I can move this in a second. Yeah, got it. Yep, got it. So I'm going to move. I'm going to move this right now over here. Build my little platform right here. Make everything flat. What? Why can't I? Oh, I don't. Never mind. Gotta farm a little bit. Literally only going to build a 2x2 and put everything on that 2x2 so that when I finally get to where I really want to move, then I can just create on a flat surface and build out from there. Know what I'm gonna. I already have an idea what I'm gonna do. Since I'm gonna build vertical, I'm gonna build so that kind of like I already did. Everything's got to be equal level. So that when you go to build on, and it can't be too far spread out. So if you build vertical, it's a lot easier. Because then you don't require a whole lot of building space. When you start doing shit like this, like he's doing, if he tries to move that to a new area that has the nodes that he needs, like steel and all, he's gonna have a rough time. Now he could put a copy of that building somewhere, but even still. Because all of that gets copied into your blueprint. And then if you go to move, all of that has to move. Like this right here. This guy probably was like, oh, that looks so cool. No, because it's got overhangs. No columns supporting it. So actually it's really good. And you got a lot of good building options, I think, but I mean, some people who played Rust try to build like they do in Rust, which is a bad idea because you don't really need to. Hold on. Nope. Turn it. That's another thing too. Be careful when you go to place something down, because you have flooring patterns that you can use in wallpapers to do your designs. But you want all your buildings to match up correctly. You don't want them to be. So this one's got to be moved. Yeah. There you go. See the lines? So now all these patterns are the same. So when you go down and if you have a patterned floor, then everything, like a wooden floor, if you have them going vertical and horizontal, the wood floors will go vertical and horizontal, which looks stupid because, you know, wood grain floors are supposed to all run the same way. Now, when you move your building, any design that you do to your building, in the building mode. When you move your building, all the designs go away. So like right now I can go into wallpapers and make this all the same thing, right? So I'll just do, see, you can do cement. But when you move, it'll go back to wood. It defaults to wood. That makes it look like, you know, a brick pattern. You got herringbone, which is weird. Somebody had this. This is like for a kitchen or a bathroom, right? An older bathroom and an old style kitchen. This is not shit that people are putting in. Unless you're retro, then you are. And then this is, I don't know who the hell would put this, like, an entranceway to an opulent mansion like that or something like that, but it'd be, nah. Nope. And then you got the wood grain patterns, which is pretty cool. I like them. I mean, I can deal with the wood grain a lot more than I can the other stuff. But for now, I don't care. So we're not going to do anything with that. Facilities. So I want this first. Yep. First thing I'm building. So I can grind up all the stuff that I get. Because you need those pieces, see? You need that metal right here. And you got to go out and farm for that. You just don't, you get them, one or two, but if you don't have this set first, because if you didn't have that, and you didn't have that when you go out and collect, now you got to wait till you get 5 pieces. And one time I went out and collected, I had to wait like an hour just to get 5 pieces, and it was a pain in the ass. Assemble scrap once, and that's it. But I have nothing to assemble right now. Put logs into your territory thing so that. Yeah, I got it. So, logs, there we go. Put that in there too. What do you want, V? Discuss territory.
Good job setting up our territory.
It's nice to have a place of our own, even if it is a bit bare bones.
Maybe basic, but it's a good starting point. The more we discover
That's
out
an
there, the more
animation
power we
issue
gain,
in their
the more
cutscene.
we'll be able to build. In time, we'll make it feel like home.
Camp.
I hope so.
Side.
I assume there are still some towns left.
Behind me.
So,
That's what
after the devouring, the survivors eventually banded together and formed, if I remember right.
Sounds
I
inviting.
wouldn't go expecting the...
So you see that little black bar that disappeared? That is your sanity meter. So now that means my health is just going down because of that. And just about all the food that you get in the starting part of the game is just like that. It's sanity meter gets messed up and you have to swimming in the water, you get sanity loss. Eating any of the food, you get sanity loss. It's a pain in the ass. And this guy just went full on ballistic. He just tried every aspect of the game without thinking about functionality whatsoever. Turrets all over the place. Jesus, that's a monstrosity. They shouldn't even let you build like that. Should be a stability issue with that. Where it just falls apart. In that case, you can just build anything. Make it look as dumb as possible. that give you sanity back. But I'm going right for the cooking for this. So I want bread and I want water. I don't want to have issues with food and water and my sanity going crazy. Because you got to go in an area where you're going to lose sanity anyway. If you're eating stuff that helps you lose sanity, then it's even worse.
Stop right there.
Yeah.
Hey, come.
Fine.
Just,
Well, then, come on.
Such horrible voice acting, but okay. Daily logger. Words. Claim. Yep. Claim all. So water, you get these wings. Save these. Don't use them right away. You're gonna need them later on for certain parts of the game that require you to do certain things. Pick up these quests when you first come in, right away. Because you'll do this as you're going through. Get your extra stuff.
See anything you like?
This is Claire. She's annoying.
Video game. Still, I'm
But very
I ran
happy
into a lot of
to know
beasts.
you.
That's not it.
The deviation.
Yep. You see this old beater? It's not.
Strange.
I don't know, but you know what?
A family business.
I mean, they were.
You mean go?
You should hear.
Wait.
Oh, you're. Just think of.
Okay. Don't need to chat to her because she doesn't give you anything else right away. You wind up. I'll show you what the. So, your goods are pretty blah 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 blah. Have you seen that? Blah 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 blah. Anything worth? No conversation whatsoever. See that? Yeah. Okay. And then we're out of here. So investigate and do a scrap thing. So I might as well go over here and investigate right now. Kill what I can kill. Go back and scrap. Put up the stuff that I need to put up. Get my cooking out and start making my bread. Start making my water. Have enough of those items. Bread decays, so you can't keep bread forever. If you collect wheat, what I've been noticing about the wheat is the wheat has been decaying rapidly, like really fast. I put wheat in my box and then I come back after doing a run and the wheat is gone. I don't know if that's a design they wanted to do or... But other items don't decay as fast. But you do need the decayed item. Well, you don't need them. Decayed are like spoiled food and things like that. Provide biofuel, and they provide a lot of biofuel. So don't. Once you get your first biofuel generator, don't worry about gathering. Just gather everything and put it in the box. And if it decays, it decays. As long as you are making your normal bread supply for the day that you're running around. Just be prepared. Don't pick extra wheat at all, because there's only one place that I know of that you can get the wheat. So I wouldn't pick extra wheat at all. I would leave that alone. I gotta do some backstabbing kills here, so you would just sit right there. Damn it. See that? Look, that fucking animation is horrible, dude. You swing through things, like they're right there and you still miss them. Take unnecessary damage, it's just pointless. Alright, back to trying to creep around. I messed up with that. When you level up, you should gain your health back if that's how they're gonna play. That's another thing. Now I'm already low health and I'm going to wind up starting to lose sanity in here because that's what happens. There's foggy areas where you can lose sanity. Stealth works against these guys. Smaller guys, I don't know. I haven't been able to see if the stealth really works against them or not. I don't think you can sneak up on the bug style creatures or anything like that. Or at least I don't know if you can. So there's even a slight delay in the animation after you're done stabbing the guy of going back down to the crouch. But it'll auto put... See that thing? Right there. I don't think you can sneak up on those. I think you just gotta destroy those. There's somebody, another player. Son of a bitch. Really? Somebody got caught. Yeah, they're coming towards me. How the hell did I get caught by anything? Let's go, Hercules. There's a wolf there. So now the wolf sees me, right? I like how it just runs through fences, though. It avoids all physics laws when going near the fences. Just goes right through them. Yeah. Of course I'm hungry. Deal with this dumb shit. And here he comes. Come on. There you go. So this thing's take sanity from it. That's part of a quest, so you don't have to worry about those guys outside. Because you can't even do anything with them yet. I will try to play stealthy, but I know that I'm gonna have to eventually use my weapon, so I might as well line it up now. Looks like I have a mod for it, so put that on right away. Yeah. I get rid of that wrench as soon as I can. Why is that still showing up faction? Yeah, I don't really care about that. I got a couple items I can disassemble, but I'm gonna go through these houses anyway. So those things are annoying, the bugs. Let's see where he's at. Thought it was in the other house. It's not. It's in this one. Again, what am I? What is aggro? I'm just gonna shoot it. Apparently something's aggro. Stupid bird. Of course it is. No, you don't. So it blew itself up. Good job. So there's a sanity meter there, and I think what this means on your thing is your sanity will go down by 20%, meaning you'll have 80% of your health. Again, but every time you eat, your sanity goes down even more, so that's an issue. Of course. Why would that be the case? Oh Lord, the animation is sloppy. I tried to roll backwards and it rolled directly in front of him. It's unnecessary. I don't like it. Like it. I should be able to avoid damage. I shouldn't have to be able to. I shouldn't be forced to face that. Like get hit by that. That's. Oh my god. How the hell did you see me now? See, like that animation. It's just awkward. Yo, what's up? Sorry, dude. Now I'm doing alright. Apparently that didn't knock him on his ass like it was supposed to. Hard to play stealth in here when... Look, here you go. Has stealth mechanics though, it does. Line of sight, stuff like that. It's pretty important, but unfortunately it doesn't, because it's in a beta, and it's just in a beta, so I'm doing a lot of like little nitpicking shit that they'll probably be working out, but the mechanics of combat should absolutely be a priority, because boring combat or unresponsive combat will turn people off in a game really quickly. Like their gunplay's decent, like their gunplay's good. See, did he recognize me or maybe? This right here, their melee combat is lacking a lot. You can't go in here yet. Now you're just gonna come down after I start moving? That's your thing, buddy? And the game's got great potential though. Like you could play this game for a long time. It's got years of potential within it. It's got great mechanics as far as like, well, the idea. It's not great mechanics for everything. Again, like combat, movement is weird. Like when you go to stop, if you're walking upright, like if you're running and you go to stop, you take 2 steps. Again, yeah. My biggest problems with the game are its movement animations, and then it's melee combat. Other little tiny glitches like there are some turret issues with a turret, not Tourette's, turret. They have auto turrets in the game, and the turret will sometimes fire at other buildings. Certain locations when it's not supposed to, especially since you're on a PvP or PvE server. What? I know you can't see me. Turn around. Let me kill you. There we go. Turn around. Turn around. Come on. You can do it. Come on, turn. You know what? Screw you. That right there, I was already in swing. And his animation beat me to it. That's what I don't like about it. He shouldn't have been able to block. I mean, I love the knockdown effect, right? But it's sloppy. And I didn't do this correctly. I came over here for no freaking reason. Yeah, don't care. Don't need to hear it. Investigate. I did the investigate. Investigate. Yep, I got it. And then those animations crack me up. Yeah, I'm being hypercritical of the game now. That's something that I want to be, but... What is this? Alright, of course you're gonna come over. Eh, why not? Why wouldn't you? Damn it, dude. Kill you, so I ain't gotta worry about it. Now, data, and they're still working on it, and the mechanics are there, the gameplay is there. I love the zombies and the different, I don't like that, but you know what I mean. the design of them, some of the stuff that they say, their movements. Pretty cool. Somebody's got a building over there. It's just, again, like, Melee is bad. It's poor. The gunplay, not bad. Again, that could be better, I guess. How does he hit? Okay, okay. This is a little too much. Come on, man. Unnecessary. Yeah, that's the animation with the melee. It's sloppy. What the fuck? You're dead. I do like the gunplay, but that was a little weird. Let's go. Can I fight this thing? Do I got enough? Nope, don't got enough to fight it. Won't have enough to kill it right now. That's another thing too. If a mob drops near something else that can be farmed, it tends to want to farm before you can pick it up. You got to just reposition yourself if you don't want to. If you don't want to farm something and disturb it and have, you know, issues with it, just reposition and then pick up what you need. Otherwise, you're gonna be having a lot of trouble.
Hey, Mayfly.
Yeah, I don't really care.
I checked out the ghost.
You see?
Well, like,
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
it started with the boss.
Let me guess. He never died?
Yep. I guess you'd say he evolved into a great one. All the strange events here, the way that fuel and electricity...
So,
I'll try my best.
well, I'm...
Okay, Claire. Thanks. Dick. So what I gotta do? Hunt 2 animals, wait a bow, let it burn, use 1 molly. I can do that right now. Where's my... so. Alright. Back this way. Oh, what the hell am I doing? I'm gonna run around this for a second, so don't mind me. Once I get the bed down, that'll be better, because then you can you can gain your sanity back and all by laying down. Oh, look at that big monstrosity. Yep. People don't know, like, building, it's like, they must be horrible at putting puzzles together. Because some of these people's face just looks fucking weird. Like, what were they thinking when they put it together? Like, what is them overhangs for? Look at that. Guy must be a fucking Star Wars fan. Ugh. Not aesthetically pleasing at all. Like, that monstrosity is not aesthetically pleasing. He tried to be uniformed about it, I'll give him that. Try to build equally on each side, but completely useless, man. This guy, a little bit better, definitely, but all that down the bottom again, he's stuck there. Can't go nowhere. He'll never be able to place that base because it has to have that clearance for that, unless he deletes it all. Then he can do it. I'm looking for a specific item. I don't know if it's going to be around here to. I don't think so. I wish it was. Let's get back here. Let's cook and do it. I need to make a sealed flask, yes. Try blueberry? Sure, why not? But see, look, you lose sanity. It's just... There's your savior right there. No, I'm not gonna make bolts right now. I'm not gonna make that. Alright, let's go. Disassemble. Thank you. Build a furnace. Hold on. See, mimetics. Where's the bed? Can I already do the bed? is the bed? This drives me nuts with this because there's no. It's all over the place. Where is the fucking bed, dude? Should be in territory construction, right? But I doubt it is. Alright, does that give me my... Nope. How about that? Nope, no bed. Nope. Nope. Nope, no bed. No bed, no bed, no bed. Where the fuck is the bed? My head hurts with this shit sometimes. See this movement I was talking about? See how that floats over? It's annoying as shit. I'll put it over here. Build a bed. Wait, can I build a bed? Just saying. Where's my bed? Right there. Ooh, I can build a bed. Very nice. Very nice. sleep in a bit. Absolutely. Let my health build up. All that build up. Ah, excuse me. Permanent supply bench. None of this I really need right now. This I do, though. Remember the cookie. Definitely the cookie. Skill, definitely. No, because I find the right spot to cast your fishing line and wait for dinner to arrive. And I have not seen any fishing spots so far, so I don't... I think advanced cooking requires level 8. That's the next one that I need to get. That requires 3 ciphers, so I have to save. I don't need that right now. I don't need this right now. This right now. Didn't really need much of that, but don't need a lighting tool. I need doors, windows, or roofs right now. So I'm not putting any of that on. Don't need this either. Should be able to get to the cooking fairly quickly. Am I? I want to take care of that right now while I'm here before I do anything else. Grab this. Put this over here. 0. Build facilities. Stove for need charcoal. Okay. Easily done. Charcoal. as well gather up some more water. Sugar's going to be hard to get initially, but because you need beets to make sugar, and there's no beets around here. The beets are around the secondary area, so I'm going to have to travel over there to get them. Which I really should do it right now while I can. Go make my... Nah, it's not gonna... Just better to have it. That should be enough water. Grilled mushrooms, I can make that. Sacred mushroom. Standard parts. I'm gonna head over that way. Where's it at? Right there. So I need to go over here. I think I could run the river all the way down, basically. Calamus. Stuff right here. I got stuff to work with. There's a cone flower. Let's see if there's things that I can make with this first. Might be foods. Monstrosity. There's a nice little area over here. Blueberry. That light doesn't help the plants, buddy. Doesn't do anything for them. Hello. Blueberry. 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 Potatoes. The beets are what I'm after. I care less about the other shit. Eat it, buddy. Beat me. Ooh, that was ugly looking, wasn't it? Right here. I know there is some over here though. This is a good area to farm for like your second level of farming. First level of farming is, you know, where you're at. So could be an alligator over here somewhere. Mushrooms. like mushrooms. They're just pretty sparse, the mushrooms, unless you go to certain locations, and they're like everywhere. Nah, I'm gonna go this way. Lie down. There we go. So he made his own hive. I am not doing that this time. It'll say join a hive and you get some points for it or something like that, but I'm not gonna get into all that bullshit until I fully understand the hive stuff. The whole fishing thing, it tells you to do fishing too. You don't even have a clue where to fish. Like, you don't see any spots on a map for fishing. It just says find a good spot, and it kind of like leaves it up to you. Like, what? You want me to find a good spot? Yeah, okay. I would love to be able to accommodate you. Blueberries everywhere now. Gotta be a reason for these. Go, which way is it now? Right here, isn't it? Oh, mushrooms. Mushrooms! I like mushrooms. Guys just ruined this. There'd be so much more weed over here if they didn't build in that. And I don't even think they realized what they were doing. That was some weird lag. I never get that. What is that? Has to be something with the rendering. Oh, it could be my streaming too. I'm streaming off the same system. Even though I got two systems, I didn't want to spend 300 hours on an Elgato card. Capture card. They're coming down in price now, so I'm probably going to pick one up. And then stream everything off of the other computer. That's got a NVIDIA 3060 Ti. You know what? This one's got I got a 4090 in this one. And I got 128 gigs of RAM in that other computer, 80 in this one. Okay, back down to our base. Once I get my food and my water, the next thing I'm going to do is farm to get a couple boxes. And then I'm just going to farm out wood, stone, copper, what is it, tin that's around. Until I fill out each box before I do anything else. So if you're watching, you don't like the whole farming aspect and you want more gunplay and all that other stuff, then you're watching the wrong channel right now. That'll come later. Because you run out of a lot of wood. You need a ton of charcoal in the building process. And you need copper and tin. Stone, not so much. You'll get stone from the copper and tin. So I think I'll just try and find copper and tin and farm stone nodes when I see them. But sulfur too, because you need it for the ammunition and all. I'll just send it. I might create another row of. I might do a 3x3 just to create a row for boxes instead of a 2x2. Or let me see. Just for boxes. I can do that. That'll work. Take that. Wait, did I just... I fucked that up. Yeah, I did. What the hell was that? Stick with that for now. It's gonna be wood. That will be sulfur. That can come out of there. Down. One more. Definitely need a box for food. But let's get this done now. Sugar, honey, honey. Come on now. Come on! There we go. Hello, Amelia. What? After I get all my supplies, I'll be deleting that. When I get the regular boxes, I'll be able to do those. Yellow Lotus Tea. See, that's survival water. Actually, I like that. You don't really need to do it, but it gives you... I think regular water only gives you 30. This gives you 40. No, it don't. Oh, yeah, it does. Alright, so Yellow Lotus. Okay. So that's what the lotuses are for. Got it! All this other shit. Don't even need. Now, this, all this. Unless you're making it, the dishes. The food. So you get a steak combo, right? And this requires the prime meat, which you can get from the alligators, I think. Bread with jam. Jam. Oh, jam. And it gives you 100. Bread just gives you 40 survival. Red berry juice. So I would say just cook everything, because you're going to get experience from this, I believe. Gotta wait. My queue's full. See why my backpack is blinking like a bitch right now. Cradle. What's going on with you, buddy? Are you telling me I got points? Is that what that blinking's for? Did I say I needed? That's 5. Advanced cooking. That's 3. I should make these too, but I don't really need to right now. Because I'm near a water source, so. Eventually I'll need it then, but I can make sense. There's your biomass generator, your first generator. Mods. Don't need it. Basic mod. Gloves. Okay. Thank you. Let's go gloves. I don't even have any. That's nice. Build a supplies work. Shouldn't do that now. Okay. That's all I got is 4 copper ore. guys saying it's not about level, but gear you wear. Yeah, gear is important in the game, but level is too, because that's how you level your memetics and all, and you get stronger stuff. Level is important though. Anyone that tells you otherwise, it's just blowing smoke up your ass. What is that? I don't know what I just heard. Yeah, there's some kind of blinking that was on the back. Is this my favorite game? Right now it is. But this is a beta, so this will only be up, I think, till right after Christmas, and then it goes down again. I'm not sure if it's going to be the, if they're going to extend the beta. I would like them to, but I guess they got to do work on it too, so they want to take all the feedback from everybody. I play a bunch of different games. My Steam category, or my Steam library is like 100 games, and I have an Epic library, an Xbox library, and I have a Sony library too. So I play multiple games. I don't really have a favorite game right now. Actually, before this came out, I wasn't really gaming at all because everything was just boring. All the new games. Cyberpunk got that boost, but then that kind of got boring real quick. Horror games? Like what type of horror games though? You talking like the one with, what is it, the Chucky character in it? You follow people around and kill them? I forget what that game's called. Dead by Daylight maybe? Left 4 Dead, stuff like that. Oh, Phasm. Okay. Yeah, I never played that. What do I do? Like for work? Or just like recreational, stuff like that? It's a pretty broad question. Okay, work. Work right now, I take care of my mother, so I work for the state. I'm a caregiver right now, but I came from Philadelphia. I moved from Philadelphia out to California to take care of my mother because anyway, before that I was I drive trucks, so I have CDL, and I design websites on the side. I'm from Philadelphia. but I currently live in California right now because that's where my mom was living, and then she got sick and all. So I moved all the way from Philadelphia out to California to take care of her. No, that's what I do now. Texas, yeah. Better cost of living out in Texas. California sucks. It costs so much money to live out there. Texas is nice though. Weather can be a little, I don't know where you live in Texas, but other than not bad. I mean, all states got good. I think except for Florida. Yeah, I don't actually stream enough for any of that kind of stuff. I don't stream enough to actively promote my stream. I don't promote my stream. I don't do anything for my stream. I have Streamlabs OBS that I use for all my templates and stuff like that. And other than that, it's mainly just I stream for my friends back east, and so that they know what I'm doing. You know, and I can still stay in touch with them. I ain't got text. I hate texting. I think that shit's personal, but you know, they can call me anytime they want to, or they can just see what I'm doing online, whatever, so they know. I don't really get into the whole streaming part of it. I got too much going on in my life to really focus on trying to make stream a career. It's not, for me, it's just something I do. It doesn't really mean anything to me. Yeah, I'm not big on streaming at all. I get people that come in all the time and offer to do like graphics and stuff like that, and I really do appreciate that kind of stuff because I know people are trying to, people like doing that and they're trying to sell their product and stuff like that, but I just don't have enough time to invest in any of that kind of stuff. No, I appreciate that. Thank you. Sorry, you're wasting your time. Yeah. Get it. You guys are trying to sell your business. I just don't have the. I don't stream enough in order to really do much. I mean, if the stream takes off and it gets bigger, but then again, like I got to take care of my mother too, so it's not. Yeah, go ahead, Ace. Not a problem. Yeah, because I don't actually have enough time to invest in something like that. Again, I'm only in California to take care of my mother, and that takes up 90% of my daytime. You know, when I stream, I'm streaming for fun. It's my downtime and stuff like that, and I don't stream enough to warrant getting, you know, personal graphics and things like that. It's not. It's just not. It's not business smart. It doesn't make business sense to invest in something that you're not going to utilize. Right, so I'm not going to use. I get the graphics for free. Like I can turn around and my whole entire template is from Streamlabs OBS. So anytime like I need to add my name or something like that to the stream, I can do all that myself through Photoshop and then bringing it in, or you know, After Effects and stuff like that. I can do all that stuff myself. All right, if I do it, like again, if the stream takes off or something like that, and it gets more popular, maybe I'll be interested in something like that. But as it stands right now, my number one concern is taking care of my mother, not investing in something that I don't really intend to do all the time. So I apologize. Yeah, I know you guys are trying to sell your services and all, but I don't have the opportunity to invest in that right now. Not that I don't have the money, I have plenty of money. It's just that I don't have the time to do it. It just doesn't make any sense getting personal graphics for a stream that I don't do every day. And for a game that I don't even know if I'm going to be playing, you know what I mean? I like themes, so I try to theme everything. So if I'm gonna invest in something like that, it would be like kind of more of a generic theme. Something that doesn't apply to a specific game, just a brand. And again, because my viewership's low and I don't stream on a regular basis, I don't have any really branding issues right now. Why can I only craft one? What if I want to craft? I do want to craft more than one. Actually, I want to craft 3. Farming. Ugh. Oh, I can't do that yet. Well, I can now, but I want to burn this before I do that. There are little lag spots. I reckon what that guy was saying about the lags, but That was a serious stutter. Break, boy! And we're off to the races. One shot left. It's gotta be a killer shot.